Right. Well, welcome back to the channel. Here we go. We got a friend. He had a French drain installed in his crawl space. He wanted me to check things out for him, make sure it was installed right. He had obviously some moisture issues. Couple of things here that I noticed. We have a Zoller pump. Looks like they went down pretty good. That was a good depth. Put a backflow preventer on here. That means as it sucks up the water from the well, pushes it out of the pipe, discharges it out away from the home. But it does not allow the water to come back in. So once it's pushed out, it stays out. What I don't like is I don't like when they trenched and they threw the dirt up against the foundation. I'm gonna tell you why. Well, if you had a chemical treatment done to this house and they put a perimeter, a soil treatment in here, this actually creates a different foundation for termites. And subterranean termites can find their way through there. For example, coming up through here, underground, working their way up, and still finding their way up. Before you know it, you have it there. So you're actually creating a new foundation, and most companies will actually void their repair part of the commitment when it comes to that. So back to the French drain. Looks like they got some good gravel. This is the size gravel you want. Here's your French drain. I probably would have gone a little bit deeper. Looks like it's only in the ground. It's like a 4-inch pipe. It's only been in the ground about 4 inches. Because here's the surface, maybe 6. Minimum of 8 inches is what I would do. So you can see all the soil right here. And definitely water comes in through the foundation during periods of rain. But we're gonna keep checking out this French drain. Looks like they went around the entire crawl space with a full wrap. There we go, that's some more. That soil, I'm not a fan. I've seen termites completely bypass the original foundation and work their way up to there. See these holes? There's a hole in that pipe system. You don't want dirt to fill that up. You want to put as much gravel around it as possible. Now they do sell those corrugated pipes with the sleeves on them. That's an option. There's a lot of companies right now doing all kinds of stuff for French drains, because a lot more people are doing more things about their crawl space problems these days, because it's a problem. Yeah, this is the front porch of the house. Looks like I do get a little bit of water coming through there. Yeah, I just don't like this pipe not being low enough. You know, you gotta dig a little bit deeper, because I've seen it actually come right past it or underneath it, work its way up through one of the piers, and you end up having water in the middle of the crawl space instead. But for the most part, I do like the distance between the foundation wall and the French drain, and how they cut the actual vapor barrier away from the foundation. I'm going to explain to you why. Sometimes some companies put this vapor barrier right up against the foundation, and as the water comes in, it'll actually come over the vapor barrier and start puddling on top of the plastic. Another reason why this French drain should be away from the foundation, so if you did end up having termites in your home where it looks like they did treat here for termites already, but if you read the label of a chemical that they use for termite treatments, you will see that the label actually says that they're French. You can't treat the foundation when there's a French drain too close to the foundation wall, because if they have to come in here and pump, for example, 20, 30 gallons of termiticide, you run the risk of it entering into your French drain and pumping it out into the street, and well, you can go into the sewer and you can have yourself a problem. So they actually trenched all the way around this entire crawl space. Hey, I want to thank you guys so much. This channel is definitely growing slowly. I'm definitely trying to get better on my videos. But we definitely want to look at any issues we see in crawl spaces, kind of bring them to the attention of homeowners. And there's a lot of companies out there that are actually doing really good work fixing crawl spaces, because this wood that they use is not pressure treated. It sucks moisture. Before you know it, you have wood rot, fungi, mold, you name it. You can see here, it actually started getting some water coming through, but it looks like they stopped the French drain right there. I don't know. I have no idea. This pipe is definitely in the way. I have to work my way around it. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe on my channel. Just reminding you guys, I get a lot of people says, hey, you didn't tell these people to like and subscribe. They like my videos. I've got a ton of them out there, like absolutely so many of them, because I get in a lot of crawl spaces and you get to see a lot of crazy stuff. Man, if I tell you, this job is absolutely so rewarding, and I do help out a lot of homeowners remediate their crawl space issues. And this is one of the reasons why, right here, I love it when there's a nice, good, clean, dry crawl space, because you have your HVAC system down here. You want to keep this guy protected from everything. This is a gas unit. It's a Lennox. I'm not an HVAC guy. Can't tell you what's the best brands. I do have some HVAC friends. But they're more into trains. I know I had one installed in my house. Big shout out to Ted Cook. Love the guy. Shoots. He's a straight shooter, man. I love the guy. He also has a YouTube channel called Anti-Do-It-Yourself. Check him out. He's got some great stuff, good material. He's been doing this for a long time. Here's another little partial French drain. It's basically on the surface. This is doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. You can see there's no vapor barrier underneath this HVAC system. Nothing. You want to keep that from getting rusted. Like these pipes right here. It starts getting rusty. You can tell this all starts condensating during the summer months. Let's get back over here a little bit where I couldn't crawl. I just gotta be careful. You don't bang any wires, plumbing. Last thing you want to do. So it looks like there is no French drain over here on this portion of the house. Why? I don't know. They only did the front portion of the house. But you can see how the soil really wet here. And it has rained probably in about a week or so, if not more. If you see the walls, water comes in right to that bottom portion of the brick. Just starts working its way out, and it trickles on in. And before you know it, you've got a moisture problem. Let's see if we can see something over here a little bit closer to where they stopped. There that's not good. That's not good for pests. That's the deck they have outside, connected to the foundation. That's where a lot of your critters are going to be coming in through. So, definitely looks like we got some water getting into this portion. So, I would probably let him know and advise him that he needs to put another French drain on the back portion of the house. What that's doing like that, I don't know. I don't like it. A chipmunk or something will get up in there. Great place for them to put a nest. Kind of prevent the water flow from going. Who knows? Wouldn't work out too good for a chipmunk or a squirrel. Especially if it starts taking on a bunch of water. Not a good idea. Mama squirrel will be yelling at old daddy-o. So you can see right here, all these drill holes, they were all from a termite treatment they did here. But then you get moisture. Not good. If you read your termite contract, it would specifically say anything that would obstruct the integrity of the chemical can void your contract. I know it because I've worked for termite companies. And I know how it works. Also, look at these bricks. Put a couple of bricks right there. Whoever installed this HVAC system, I don't know. Put a couple of bricks. Doesn't look like a professional job. And I don't think that's gonna hold up for too much longer. But as we're coming over here, we're seeing the other portion of the French drain. Let me see if I can, I'm not gonna try to stand up. Can't tell you how many bumps and bruises I get on my head. All right, so here we go. Here's another portion. You can tell definitely a lot of water comes in through here. Here's the French drain. I can understand his concern as a homeowner because we have a lot of rain in the forecast for this winter. But here in South Carolina, thank God it doesn't get too cold or else we'd have a lot of snow. You folks in the north, good luck. A lot of snow up there. Once again, all that soil thrown up against the foundation. Not good. Grab that soil that you use to trench and throw them, throw it at a low-lying area, like over there or someplace. Even get it out of the crawl space if you can. If you've got to charge extra money for it, ask the homeowner if he needs any soil for any areas of the house. And I do no carpentry. So this right here, not a fan. See how they butted these joints right here together on a double? This should always be resting on a pier. You can start seeing how it starts getting a little bit lower with time. These nails, they give out and this will start dropping. So after a while, you start seeing some gaps. So always break your joints on a pier. Stagger them, do what you gotta do. But you definitely want to give it some support. You can see right here, this pier right here is only supporting one of the doubles. Because this right here is just a little ledger board to use to hold up these rafters. Obviously, I would invest money in putting hangers on, but you can see it on both sides. So only one of these are actually resting on the support unit. It's not the way the engineer, I'm sure, designed it. But somebody screwed it up. Could have been the masons. Could have been the carpenters. Here, you got plenty of room right there. That works out perfect. But anyway, hey, listen, don't forget to like, subscribe. Check out my other ones. I got some great videos out there. Well, I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.